Hey, what's up, y'all? Martech79 here. And what we have to talk about today is easily one of the greatest Dragon Ball Super manga chapters that I have ever had the pleasure of reading. Arguably up there with some of the best when it comes to Dragon Ball stories. I mean, across the entire franchise. So good, man. We have Dragon Ball Super manga chapter 102. I don't cover every manga chapter, but when something spectacular happens in a particular chapter, then we definitely take the initiative and show our prowess as a Dragon Ball fan. You know, I collect the action figures, but, you know, I wouldn't collect the action figures if I didn't love the anime and the manga. So what happened here? We have Goku sensing Gohan beasts across the multiverse from the Beerus' planet all the way to Earth. So he uses instant transmission to teleport to where his offspring is, and he invites Gohan, Goten, and Trunks over to Beerus' world for a sparring and a little bit of training. Once they get there, you know, we think that we're going to see Goku and Gohan fight right off the bat, but Vegeta suggests that Gohan do a little sparring with Goten and Trunks first, at which point we see, you know, a Goten and Trunks versus Gohan battle in their Sandman outfits. So this is a fandom's wet dream when it comes to Dragon Ball, man. It's so good. I was just, you know, reading this chapter. It reminded me of my childhood. It brought me back to like the late 90s, early 2000s when Dragon Ball Z was really hardening its grasp on my fandom mentality. And it just really brought me back to a simpler time, man. Goten and Trunks were pulling out like tornado spinning attacks. You know, it kind of reminded me of Captain Ginyu a bit when he did that spinning attack on Goku. It kind of had like a Ginyu force kind of feel to it. It was just so cool, man. Then Goten and Trunks ended up going Super Saiyan, and then, you know, Gohan went Super Saiyan, and just the sheer mastery of techniques that Gohan possesses now. I don't think there's any more sense of a discussion that Gohan is not a master martial artist now. You know, it's been confirmed that he's been training with Piccolo off screen. It's been confirmed that Gohan not only is one of the most powerful beings in the universe now, he is also a confirmed master martial artist at this point as well. And this training session with Goten and Trunks absolutely proves that 100%. Only thing that kind of sucks, I would have loved to have seen Piccolo kind of train Gohan to master his Gohan beast form. That would have been cool. Hopefully, maybe we'll get to see that if they ever animate this in the anime. That would be a really cool filler episode. Just, you know, seeing, you know, Orange Piccolo and Gohan Beast, you know, kind of train together to master their forms. You know, I really just loved the interaction between all of our classic characters with some of our newer characters on this manga chapter. You know, we see, you know, Vegeta get to interact with Trunks. You know, when Gohan is telling Goku how he took down the Red Ribbon Army in Cell Max, you know, Vegeta asks Trunks, you know, did you contribute? Did you do anything? You know, of course, you know, Trunks is like, yeah, I mean, I helped out. I was there. So just kind of seeing that father-son relationship between them, like, you didn't just sit around twiddling your thumbs, did you? Did you make yourself useful? Yes, Dad. Gosh. It was great, man. I loved it. And then Goten kind of looking at Trunks like, I mean, we did a little bit. We didn't do a whole lot, though. And then at the very end of the Gohan, Goten, and Trunks fight, you know, Goten and Trunks try to transform into Gotenks again when Gohan goes from Super Saiyan to his ultimate form, and they jack up the fusion again. It's almost like just a comedy kind of cheesy, you know, tease at this point. You know, we're just never going to get to see the teen Gotenks, kind of like they made us wait, you know, 10-15 years before they finally aged up Goten and Trunks from Dragon Ball Z. It looks like they're going to do the same thing to us again. They're going to make us wait another 10-15 years before they show us a teen or an adult Gotenks. It's freaking hilarious, man. It really is. And then, you know, we finally get like a confirmed you know, ultimate Gohan name drop in the actual anime or manga in the universe. Like, they've never called Ultimate Gohan Ultimate Gohan in the show. So, or the manga. So, Goten finally calling that form like, hey, yeah, you transformed into your ultimate form. That's not fair. And Gohan's like, what are you talking about? That's the name of that form. And he's like, that sucks. It's so good, man. It's so good. He goes to, it's like, I thought it was cool. And then like having a confirmation that Piccolo was the one that officially named Gohan Beast as well. I found that super cool as well. And then we also had Goku like mistaken Gohan Beast for like, is that Super Saiyan 2 or is that Super Saiyan 3? Can we stop, pretending that Goku is stupid? Goku, his hair is silver. That's not Super Saiyan 2 or Super Saiyan 3. Come on, give me a break. And then we also get a further confirmation. This is the thing about this manga chapter, man. They really progress the story and let us know a lot of little tidbits with their power and so on, especially Goku. So Goku went straight mastered Ultra Instinct. And they kind of hinted around in the Granola arc that his own personal Ultra Instinct Omen with the black hair was stronger than mastered Ultra Instinct. Well, it looks like Whis and Beerus kind of confirmed that is not the case. The silver-haired Ultra Instinct with the movement and the speed is still Goku's strongest form. It's still his most powerful form with the most energy that's being outputted. It's just that the true Ultra Instinct for Goku is easier for him to fight in, but if he wants to be at his absolute best, the mastered Ultra Instinct with the silver hair is where he needs to be. So that was super cool, because hell, I was thinking that the Ultra Instinct Omen with the black hair, when he's able to use his emotions, was his new strongest form. But now the manga is telling us that it's actually the mastered Ultra Instinct with the unlimited movement and reflexes and silver hair. So that's super cool. And I can't wait to see people try to argue this and amongst the groups, like, no, the other one's still stronger. I'm like, no, literally they say it in the manga. So there's no arguing it now. I'm sorry. Then we also had a little cool interaction between Broly and Whis when all of the offspring landed on Beerus' planet. Broly was like, who are all these guys? And Whis is like, they're Goku and Vegeta's kids. He's like, oh. And then like when he started fighting or whatever and Goten and Trunks transformed into Super Saiyans, Broly was like, they're Super Saiyans too. The Whis hilariously was like, yeah, actually the majority of the Saiyans on Earth are Super Saiyans. And that of course immediately reminded me of that old school DBZ scene when Vegeta or Trunks are training in the gravity room, and Trunks is like, I could become a super as well. And then he transforms in front of Vegeta, and Vegeta's like, did I miss something? When was it that the transformation into the legendary warrior was reduced to a child's plaything? Come here, son. Can the youngest child of Kakarot also become a Super Saiyan? Yeah, naturally. It's a Super Saiyan bargain sale. You gotta love it. Then after all that, Goku and Gohan finally actually start fighting, and it is just a marvelous spectacle of kung fu and martial arts and energy blast that what we've come to expect from the best of all of Dragon Ball, man. They pretty much obliterated Beerus' planet. There's not really a definitive edge on who's the stronger between the two of them, but Whis is kind of hinting that Gohan Beast may be a tad bit stronger than Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku. So that is really cool to see. We really didn't get that far into the fight, but it was pretty funny to see Beerus kind of get irritated that they're just every interaction in the fight is just destroying different parts of the planet. And then of course they're moving so fast. I mean, they're just destroying it at a rapid pace. It's so freaking good, man. This is one of the best manga chapters of Super I've ever read. I know I mentioned that at the beginning of the video, but I felt the need to say it again. This is Dragon Ball at its peak. This is one of those manga chapters where if somebody's like, I really didn't like it, well, I really don't know how you're a fan, because it really doesn't get any better than this. This is Dragon Ball at its core. hardcore. This is when you're pulling from, 30 years of memories from, seeing Gohan as a toddler, not being able to harness his power, and him becoming a grown man and really finally becoming that legendary warrior that we knew he was destined to be. It's everything. It's so freaking cool, man. It really is. And I think that's going to do it, man. I just wanted to take some time and talk about just my love of this anime and this manga, that I'm so happy even after all these years, I still get to talk about it today. And with that, we will end it here, my friends. So if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed this manga chapter, if you're a fan of Dragon Ball Super, all of the characters and the Saiyans, Goku and Gohan, you know what to do. Hit that like button, man. I would really appreciate it. And you can follow me at youtube.com/MyJack799. I am also on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. If you're a fan of the Dragon Ball manga, you are in exactly the right place. I've loved this franchise since I was an 8-year-old boy, and that is never going to change. As always, my friends, cannot wait until next month so we can continue this fight. Until then, I will see you guys on the next one. Catch y'all later. Bye.